And I got way too many feels, way too much emotion. I don't even know what's real. I don't need to get along with your best friend, even better with your family. I go.
What's up, friends? Welcome to today's video. So, obviously it's a full day of eating. I'm doing it today because this is my lowest carb day and my macros did get dropped with last week's check-in. We went from like one carb cycle to a new carb cycle. So this is actually day 10 of low carb, and yesterday I was feeling real shitty. I was feeling the effects of it. I just didn't sleep worth a shit the night before. I was very tired, very out of it, just like in another dimension. And I was like, you know what? It is way too early for me to be feeling this shitty during prep, but then I realized I haven't had a refeed since like last Saturday, and today is Tuesday, so Sunday, Monday, 10 days ago. But my next one is tomorrow, so that will be great. But I'm going to spend tomorrow packing and getting ready for St. Louis because I'm going to Summer Smash this weekend, so round 2, I'm pumped. But anyway, you saw my breakfast. We have dropped down to one Vans waffle. It is very sad. I could technically still fit 2, but I don't want to just use a bunch of my carbs early in the day. So there's that, but I have been having my normal breakfast, and then I'll have a caramel rice cake right before I go to the gym, just for like a few more carbs before I lift. That way I'm not, you know, I got some fuel. Be smart with your carbs. Don't like hoard them. Use them around your training. So there's that. We're off to do a little push day, cardio, and then I'll be back home for the rest of the day to work. But I think that's everything I wanted to touch on. This video is going to be like short and sweet, just because I got a lot to take care of. I'm not going to be giving a lot of chats, but this will be a full day of eating, like I said. So let's go to the gym, and I will catch you after. Alright, just finished my push day. Today was a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday I had like no energy. I think I was talking about it earlier. Like I just felt so shitty. And when the hair goes up in a messy bun and there's like no wispies, that's when you know I'm not playing around. So anyway, I just flung my shake everywhere. Anyway, got my post-workout shake here, got my Formula 1 Loop-D Fruit, and my Ignition. I have dropped my Ignition to a quarter scoop, which is just 12 carbs, I believe, as opposed to a half a scoop, which is obviously more. So still making it fit because I refuse to sacrifice my recovery. The Ignition is seriously such a game changer. Like, you recover so much better with it, so I would really encourage you to try it. Plus, the Formula 1 flavors are all freaking bomb. Right now I'm on Loop-D Fruit. I just plowed through a tub of root beer float. Lexi and I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch at home, and also I love the chocolate mint cookie. Those are like my top 4, but yo, I've sampled, I think, almost every single flavor, and they're so freaking good, so I always drink this on the way home. And then, of course, you know, we got protein French toast on deck later. So that's the plan. I figured I'd update you, and I will catch you for the next meal. Next meal, you already know. We got that protein French toast. We have dropped down to 2 slices. It's sad, and technically, again, I could fit 3, but I'm not going to plow through my carbs earlier in the day just to have another slice. I'm cool. I'm still satisfied with that. But yeah, I've just been working, showered, and I always wondered, like, what people on YouTube were doing when they're like, oh, I've just been working. Yo, it's whatever you have going on behind the scenes, literally whatever you are working on. Like when people create apparel or courses or whatever, that is the back end side of things, answering emails, communicating with brands and companies and things like that. So anyway, I do want to say I have on the merch, and if you're watching this, it's live. I'll put in a little clip of my IGTV here so you can get an idea on sizing. But quick reference, in the tanks, I would order your normal size, and in the crops, I would size up. Don't dry either of them. I don't think this one would shrink as much because it's a very stretchy material, but the crop will shrink. I accidentally did that. I really didn't mean to dry it when I ordered a medium, and so then I ordered a large sample, and that one fits a lot better. You'll see in the IGTV. So that is the next meal. I'm gonna keep grinding here. I think that's everything I wanted to tell you. So I will catch you at the next meal. What is up, friends? Today we are going to be talking about my merch release. I am so excited. If you're watching this, it is finally live on my website. I will link it wherever I can here so you can go check it out. But I am launching 2 pieces, and I wanted to give you a complete try-on haul here so you can decide on sizing for yourself. So the first piece that I am going to talk about is this full length. It's kind of like a muscle tank. So it's got lower armholes to show off those sports bras, you know what I'm saying? It is very, very soft, got a scoop neck, and both pieces just say MJ Fit Good Vibe Tribe. You know me, keeping it simple. And again, this is a full length. So I will go ahead and put this on for you. So I am about 5'8". I wear a medium in tops typically, so this is a medium, and as you can see, it fits pretty well. We've got the low cutouts, like I said. Full length again, covers most of your bum. It is like flowy, it's not very form-fitting or restricting or anything like that. And here's the back. So yeah, super simple. Again, it's very soft, and I have worn this before and just kind of tied it up right here. So if you wanted to do that, it's really cute. But otherwise, you know, you can just let it go, let it flow. I would say these are very true to size, and I would recommend ordering your normal size. The second item is going to be a crop top. Again, it just says NJ Fit Good Vibe Tribe. And what I will say is I ordered 2 different samples of this. The first one I ordered a medium, and this one is actually a large that I did not dry. I have worn and washed both of them. So I'm gonna put on the large for you. And this top does have a raw edge, so it kind of rolls up a bit. It's not super constricting, but it is a crop top, right? It's going to be a bit shorter. So for those of you who are down for the crop top get down, I think you're really gonna love these. Again, this is a large that I did not dry, and I do like the way that it fits better. See, it kind of hangs off, and it is a little bit longer than the small normal neckline. Here's what the back looks like. And yeah, so with the medium, it was just a little bit too small. So with these, I would recommend sizing up and don't dry them. I mean, typically with any crop tops, I don't dry them anyway, just because I don't want them to shrink. But I wanted to let you know, if you are going to order this, I would size up. So this, again, this is the large, and I typically wear mediums, and I just feel a lot more comfortable in this one, as opposed to the medium that is a little bit too small anyway, and then I accidentally dried it, so it's just like very constricting. If I had to choose, I would definitely be choosing the large. So yeah. Like I said, I wanted to give you just like a quick rundown of these and sizing. That way you know exactly what you are getting. I think I covered everything, but obviously if you have questions, drop them below. And like I said, these are live now. So if you choose to order them, thank you so much for supporting me. I think it's really cool that we can just have our little good vibe tribe, you know what I'm saying? And I will link it in this video, in the caption, on my story, on my profile. You'll be able to find it once I edit this and get it all together. But yeah, I'm super excited. I did order like multiple samples of these, so I just wanted to make sure that I was, you know, happy and confident putting something out there that I would wear as well. So the time has come, and I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on these. Obviously, like I said, let me know any questions, but otherwise, as always, if you watched until now, I am taking all my good vibes. I'm sending them your way, and I appreciate you. If you know that I am a Diet Dr. Pepper fiend, but we have these chasers left over from Kendall's birthday last weekend, so I'm just kind of plowing through the 2 liters this week. But I wanted to say, a rule that I have for myself is I have to drink my first hydro jug, which is half a gallon of water, before I allow myself to drink anything else throughout the day, besides coffee. I have coffee in the morning. Just as like a check mark for myself to make sure I'm getting my water in and not like wrecking my stomach, obviously. So once I drink my first hydro jug, which by the way, I just drink 2 a day, so I drink about a gallon of water per day. Sometimes I'll have a Powerade Zero at night. But I do allow myself these little treats. If you're gonna have pop, yes, it's pop, because I'm from the Midwest, and I know I say that every time, but sometimes there's new viewers, and I need everybody to know why I call it pop, okay? So anyways, if you're gonna do pop, make it the diet version, make it 0 calorie, and do it in moderation. Sometimes it can screw with your digestion, but if you just have like 1, maybe 2 of these a day, you're gonna be fine, and it's so much better than the alternative of having like the full calorie pops, because those things will have, like a bottle of pop will have like 60 to 80 carbs in it, and hella sugar. Okay, now obviously the diet versions are gonna have artificial sweeteners in them, which isn't like the most healthy depending on your definition of health, but like, dude, if you need a diet hack or you just want a nice little treat, diet sodas are not bad for you, okay? You're gonna be alright. So I will see you at the next meal. Next meal that I typically eat every single day is just kind of a big salad kind of deal. It started off as a taco salad, and then we just kind of have modified it along the way, but I just have butter lettuce in there. This is 96.4 leftover burger that we cooked the other night. I've got broccoli out of the air fryer, mushrooms, a little bit of salsa, and then that is Dijon mustard. And I just stir this bad boy up, and then I have a little caramel rice cake and nut butter for dessert after this, so I'll show you that. The nut butter I'm using is probably something you've seen all over Instagram, but it is the All-American Butter My Cup peanut butter, and this literally tastes like a Reese's, and there's chunks of like little peanut butter cups in there, so freaking yum. That's what we're doing for now. Lexi and I are going to go live for the Mindset and Summer Sweat Girlies, and I will catch you when I make cold brew for that. Alright, quick cold brew recipe. I just tracked 1 cup of almond milk, because that's what I used, and then we mix it with the cold brew concentrate from Trader Joe's. I used to pound this stuff when I was in law school, so bringing him back. And then I also added some of this skinny syrup caramel creme cheesecake. This is like literally the best one I've had, so I'm just gonna keep plowing through him. These things last so long, but yeah, I have a problem. There's literally, I ordered 8 of them in all different flavors because there was a variety pack, and then I needed a couple other flavors. Anyways, and then also added liquid stevia, got some ice, also a little bit of water in there. I think Lexi wants cold brew, but I can't find her cup, so I think she's about to come inside, but we're about to go live, like I mentioned earlier, and I figured I would just show you that really quickly, so I will catch you for the next meal. Next meal is kind of a hodgepodge because Lexi is leaving tomorrow and I'm leaving in 2 days, so our fridge is pretty bare and we're just trying to use everything up. But typically I would have 2 tacos, but it just was not in the macro card today. So this is just a corn tortilla from Trader Joe's, so good. This is the rest of that 96.4 burger that I used earlier. Here is the sauce that I put on the taco. It's just Nando's garlic sauce, 0 calorie. We're out of Green Goddess, or else I would have used that from Trader Joe's. And then I just have a little bit of butter lettuce there. Have some chicken for extra protein. I already ate a few chunks of it. And then I just air fried broccoli and shrooms. And then I'm going to sea salt my veggies because you need your sea salt, okay? And I went through, like an hour ago, my energy was like, okay, I had to sit on the couch. I had to close my eyes for a little bit, and that's just normal for me, like prep exacerbates it, but around this time every day, like 5 p.m. every day, I just die, even though I had cold brew an hour before that, so we made it through that, but I just finished writing, I wanted to tell you, I just finished writing an email about creatine for my supplement series from my email list, but I went ahead and put creatine, glutamine, and Mio in my hydro jug because this is what I do every single night when I have like half of this guy left. I put all those things together, so that's what I do. And then also, I am wearing blue blocker glasses, which I'm sure you've seen all over. I actually got these last October at Pays to Be Brave, but so before I went to law school, I had 20/20 vision, and then law school just wrecked my freaking eyeballs, and they told me part of that is from looking at screens so much and the blue light. And I've noticed now when I look at my computer all day, like my eyes just get so tired, and so I'm trying to be proactive and wear my blue blockers. I don't have like a discount code or anything. These are Classy Network, but I got them at Pays to Be Brave last year. So yeah, that's what these are. But we have one meal left for the day. It is 6:37, like after I eat this one. And then we'll be donezo. So I will catch you for the final meal, which you know is always an absolute banger. Final meal of the night is this little protein cake. It is my German chocolate cake using my PHORM level 1 protein, and I have some cream cheese on top and some Walden Farm syrup. You can play with the toppings or do whatever, but I am going to be posting the recipe on my Instagram very soon, so if that's posted by the time that this video goes up, I'll put a screenshot here. Otherwise, stay tuned to my Instagram because it is a really good recipe. It's been my final meal for a few nights now, so that is going to wrap up this full day of eating. As always, if you watch until now, I am taking all my good vibes. I'm sending them your way. If you could give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell before you leave, that would be dope. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!
Oh,